Eve, and this is actually going to be the first video of my channel. So I did ask my spam Instagram, what everyone would like to see, and they all told me that they would love to have a tour of my garden, this garden. So let's get to it, I guess. Okay, so this is an olive tree. You can tell because of its kind of like grayish white, silvery leaves. It's very pretty. And there aren't very many olives this year, at least, and I don't know why. My grandmother says it's that the soil's a bit drier. So I don't really know much about gardening. I want to learn, but I'm still not sure. Also, curiously, let me see if I can. Hold on. There we go. So curiously, I asked about this like white paint that she puts on there, and supposedly it's to keep the bugs off so that they don't like eat all the olives that like kind of mess up the plant. I didn't even know that. I wonder why that works. This tree right behind me is actually our little fig tree. We have another one. I'll show it to you. But yeah, the figs usually ripen around August, like middle of August or so. So I'm never really around to get to eating them, which is okay because I'm not a huge fig eater. But one time they did ripen early and I got to try it, and it was pretty good. You know, considering that I don't really like figs, they were really not bad. Over here is just kind of like the back wall of the garden, like, and of the house. It's the back fence. So she's just put like a bunch of flowers in, just some nice decorative plants to really like make it nice and lush. I just think it's so pretty. Also, yeah, the rest of this entire side of the garden is like an olive grove. So it's got these kind of like, those lines that you see down there are like our water system that we use. We just turn it on in the morning and in the afternoon, and it waters all of these plants. It's pretty cool. This is actually going to be quite a common theme in this garden walkthrough, but I don't actually know what a lot of these plants are. Like, I have no idea what this is. It's obviously some kind of fruit tree, but yeah, that's all I know. They appear to be fuzzy. They could be apricots, peaches, but I don't know. I'm not really sure. This could also be no, I don't think it's a fig tree. The leaves are different. Anyway, so I was talking about our fig tree before, and that was the little one. This one is the big fig tree. It's been here since I think 2007, and it's gotten pretty tall. Also, it's got like a little scarecrow that my mom made up there because the crows go wild for these figs, like wild. And this fig tree, oh my gosh, yeah, it's already got a bunch of fruit. Wait, let me get closer. This fig tree every single year does not fail to produce like tons of fruit. We're always giving them out to the other people that live around here, and everyone goes home with just bags of this fruit. Okay, so this is a little bit embarrassing, but I ended up running out of time to film yesterday, so I'm actually here again. Also, yes, I'm wearing the same shirt because I wear this one to the beach, like over my swimsuit. So yeah, let's get back to it. I was at the, yes, I think I was at the fig trees. Yeah, I think I already told you guys about the fig trees, but I will tell you now about where we are. Let me actually back up the camera a little bit. Okay, so this this whole area right here is actually our tomato vines, which they need like these kind of wooden makeshift structure thingies to kind of hold themselves up and grow. And they actually produce a lot of tomatoes, and they're really big and they're very sweet. It's like you wouldn't, like, I don't prefer these type of tomatoes just because they're that sweet, but they are really good. Um, and also their skin has like a different texture. It's a lot harder. Which I guess, you know, would make them more resilient to heat and all kinds of different stuff. I don't really know too much about it. You know, I don't pretend to be a biologist, but um, they're honestly really good, and we're cutting them all the time. They're ripening now because it's like their time of the year. And yeah, I see a couple green ones. There's like an orange one right down there. Yeah. So kind of the way, like the structure of the back of this garden is, there's this area down here, which was the tomatoes that I was just talking about. But then, because of the way the land slopes, there's kind of like a shelf that we built over here where it's got like a whole nother area of like plants and stuff. I'll show it to you. Yeah, so this area right over here is actually where we grow, I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. So right over there is a pepper plant. I think all of these in this row are actually peppers. Oh, look, those ones are actually ripening really fast. Yeah, so those are all peppers. And then I believe down here we have some kind of, no, those ones are peppers too. Oh my God, are these all peppers? That's a great question. I probably should have asked. I know that there's cucumbers somewhere in this garden too, so that might be here too. I don't really know what cucumbers look like when they're growing, but yeah. Also, there's a fruit tree here, and I don't know what fruit that is. Sorry. Over here is actually our cantaloupe and watermelon area. There's one like right there. Boop. That's actually ripening quite a lot, and we're probably gonna cut that pretty soon. But this thing has been making a lot of fruit, like almost every single week there's like a new watermelon that's ripened. So and it's pretty good watermelon too, you know, considering I don't like watermelon, oh my goodness, very much. I really enjoy the fruit that comes from this plant. Also, these plants down here, which are kind of like below the shelf with the watermelons and stuff, these are eggplants. I think I see one over there that's kind of starting to purple, like ripen a little bit. But other than that, I can't tell if there's any ripened ones. Oh, also, I'm not sure if that owl over there like made it into the shot with like all the peppers and stuff, but that owl is actually like supposed to serve as like a scarecrow, literally, because the crows keep coming and eating all of our fruits and vegetables. So that's just kind of supposed to be there to like make them go away. Also, brief side note, it is 45 degrees Celsius here. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit, but it has got to be like 115 degrees right now. It is so hot outside. I was like, let me, it's 6:35 right now. I was like, why don't I just, film when the sun is setting? And the sun is setting, but it's still so hot. And my phone's like overheating a little bit. So I'll probably have to wrap this up soon, but I'm gonna try and film as much of this as possible so I can get it all wrapped up and sent to YouTube. So, yeah. Now back to it. So, this section over here that's kind of like all around me is actually one of my favorites because it's like the fruit tree area. Although, well, I say fruit trees, but it's mainly, I'd say, citrus trees. So, like, this one back here is a lemon tree, and then these two, no, that one's not. This one is a lemon tree, and this one over here is a lemon tree also, and this one, and those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees over there, which I don't know how many that makes, but that's quite a lot of lemons. Then of course over here we've got some of our like just simple, pretty decorative plants and flowers and stuff. I really like this area too, because I kind of walk through it a lot, and I just listen to music. It's a pretty nice little area. You guys are gonna laugh because that looks like a giant pineapple, but that's actually the beginning of a palm tree. Now, I don't know why my grandparents had the bright idea to plant a palm tree in the middle of a place that has literally not one single drop of humidity, but they did, and it's grown quite a lot. I think this was planted in 2016 or 2017. So, it takes, a while to grow, obviously. But I imagine soon it'll be able to like make this whole place kind of shady and nice and cool, so we don't have to use so much water because this sun just dries everything out to like a crisp. Then back here we have kind of like another section of flowers, like a whole flower bed over there. Yeah, and this is an orange tree. However, it's not like nothing's ripened yet because this isn't really the time of year for Greek oranges, at least. I think, because I don't see any fruit on there at all. Yeah, no, I don't. So, yeah. um, Ooh, this one is cool. Okay, so oh my God, can you even see it? It's so bright out, like, okay, yeah, you can. So this tree over here is a pear tree. You can kind of tell by like the weird kind of like cup-shaped leaves. And this pear tree had a lot of fruit, but at some point there was like, it got like really windy and all the flowers dropped, right? So it hasn't made any fruit at all this year. And then the couple that did kind of um, start growing on here got taken by crows. So we were like, eh. But you know, I'm not super messed up about the pears because I'm not a huge pear eater, and you know, the crows probably need it more than I do, I imagine. Also, these pears are like a different species of pear than I guess like that we're used to in America. They're not as juicy, but they are. They're greener and they're healthier supposedly. I just don't like. I just don't prefer the way these taste. I like the American ones better. Yeah, moving on. So over here is the driveway, as you can tell, with the car. But yeah, we've got like kind of like our big flower shrubs and stuff over here, and just kind of like our bushes and a couple of like little like flower trees and stuff, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. So I'm sorry if this video is kind of lengthy, but I just kind of wanted to like show you guys around the garden and kind of like, you know, see what we'd planted. And I guess if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and comment. And yeah, like and subscribe. I don't really have anything to say for an outro. Okay, bye.